channel. I'm Paige. If you are new and you've never seen this face before, welcome. Today I thought it would be really fun to go over some Netflix stuff meaning movies. I've done a video before talking about TV shows that I completely binge watch, and that's been a little while ago. Little while meaning last year sometime. So I thought it would be fun to do movies because I'm always looking for a suggestion for a good movie on Netflix because I feel like I've watched all of them. But I thought it would be fun to go over just 10. I have 5 different genre categories. So the first genre we're going to start with is comedy, and I'm going to go ahead and apologize if I touch my hair a lot in this video. It is still in the drying process and it's like falling all in my face, so I have to keep pushing it back. So number 1 is RV with Robin Williams. I had never seen this movie before. I don't know how I had never seen it, but it is so funny. Of course, if Robin Williams is in it, then you know it's funny. It's a family that travels in an RV. He has to go somewhere. I don't want to give the whole storyline away, but pretty much the whole thing deals with this RV and how hilarious Robin Williams is. Like, I laughed so hard on so many different parts in that movie, and I've watched it multiple times since then. And the second comedy movie is going to be White Chicks. I have watched this movie more than I can count on my fingers and toes. Like, I think I have this DVD back at Mama's, or even a VHS. I don't even know. I know that I've watched this way before Netflix ever came around, and this is one of my favorite comedies of life. There's just so many little quotes in that movie that I will forever cherish and forever repeat over and over again. It's one of those movies that I can sit there and like lip the words, everything that they're saying. I've watched it that many times. So if you have not seen it, go watch that right now. Like right now. The next category is action / adventure. So number 3 is going to be London Has Fallen. I knew I wanted to watch this movie when they came out with, when I seen the trailer. This one's more of a newer movie. I feel like it came out within the past 2 years or so. I love it. It has Gerard Butler in it. I can't remember who else is in it. That guy. The guy that played the man in the Batman movie. Two-Face Man. I can't remember. But I know Gerard Butler's in it. He played in P.S. I Love You, 300, blah, blah, blah. He's an awesome actor. And he's awesome in this one. He's like the president's security. He is top notch. He is pretty much what happens is there's a terrorist attack on all of like the important people go to one place. I think it was for a funeral. And yeah, they attack, and Gerard Butler shoots in and saves his Presidente man. But it's really good. It's full of action. I love a good action movie, so if you do, I think you'll love this one too. Number 4 is going to be Civil War, one of the Marvel movies. I was so excited to see they had added this one to Netflix because I was really excited to see it. I love all of the Marvel movies. All of the Iron Mans, all of the ones with Captain America and the Hulk and all of them on it. Like, I love all of those movies, and Civil War was no exception. It was really good. I was expecting something different because my brother had read the comics and was trying to go ahead and pretty much ruin it for me, but he didn't ruin it because it didn't happen. So if you've read the comics and that's why you haven't watched the movie, go watch it because they change it up. It's completely different. I loved it. Now we're moving on to family / kid friendly. So number 5 is going to be Home. Y'all, I think I turned this on one day just to turn something on. I had ran out of stuff to watch, and I think Cody was on night shift or something, so I had all the time in the world and I didn't have nothing to do. My house was clean, everything was put away, which is rare. So I was like, okay, I've heard people talk about it, I'm just going to go ahead and watch it, and I am so glad I did. So I watched it that night and I cried. I cried like a baby, okay? And then the next night, because I told Cody I watched it and he had to watch it because it was awesome, so we watched it again. And I think I watched it again the next day, and I have seen it probably as many times as I've watched White Chicks, but it's a lot newer, so that tells you how many times I watch it. I think I at least watch it maybe 4 times a month, at least, and that's I'm sure I watch it more than that, but I just love it. It's one of those feel-good movies. I don't have any kids yet, but they will be watching this movie. They will be obsessed as much as their mama is. Number 6 is going to be Zootopia. I actually just watched this last night, and many other times. I think I read on some forum that Netflix will now get all the rights to like the newer Disney movies, so I think we'll see all of them on Netflix, which I'm hoping is true. I wish they would just put all of the movies in Disney's past on Netflix. I would be the happiest girl in the world. But I love Zootopia. I love the storyline. Of course, it's Disney, so they know what they're doing over there. It's really good. It's got a lot of good little jokes in it. So if you're sitting there watching it with your kids, you don't feel like you're completely left out because it's all about kiddie stuff. They throw in some stuff for like the older audience, which I always love. That's mainly why I love Disney. They do everything across the board for everybody that could possibly be watching their movies. Next category is romance. This was a little hard for me because, like I said, I'm only picking 2 from each genre, and that was a little hard because I love me some romance. I love romantic comedies. I love comedies, but I love a romance movie. So number 7 is going to be 10 Things I Hate About You. Y'all, if you've seen it, when she gets up and she reads that little poem thing that she writes, I am all in my feelings. So in my feelings. Like, it is just the most moving thing. I don't know what it is about it. I was going over with it with Cody, like telling him my list of movies, like getting his input, and he was like, "You're going to put that as a romance movie?" And I'm like, what? What do you mean? That's what it is. He had forgot what it was about, so I had to refresh his memory. But it has Julia Stiles in it, which is in a lot of movies. She is one of my favorite actresses. She's in, what is it called? Not Step Up. Save the Last Dance. She's in the one of those dancing movies. I love all the dancing movies. It's great. I don't know if you've never watched it, go ahead and watch it. If you love romance, trust me, you will love this one. And number 8, like I said, I was struggling because I love so many of them, is Hope Floats. Guys. Easily, Sandra Bullock is my number 1 favorite actress of all time. I have loved everything she's ever been in. Miss Congeniality. What was the other movie that she was in with Melissa McCarthy? There's everything she's ever been in. I've watched it and I have loved it. She's always been my favorite actress. And I think maybe because it came from Hope Floats. I love Hope Floats. And I watched it as a child, like way back when it came out. And when they added it to Netflix, my heart was just pitter-pattering. It is so romantic and it's so sweet and it's just so moving, and I just, if you've seen it, then I just be wanting to fight that little heifer on that movie. But if you have not seen it, you do not know what you are missing out on. Go watch this movie before they take it off, because I'm going to be one sad little sister when they take that movie off of Netflix. Okay, last genre. I just like saying that word. Genre. Number 9 is going to be Joyful Noise. If you know me, if you've been watching my channel for quite some time, then you know I am a singer at heart and I love all things music. So of course I love Joyful Noise. It's a choir-based thing. It's like a church group and they go off to compete. I just love it. Their number that they do at the competition is my favorite thing ever in life. If you have not seen it, go watch it. Cody had never seen it, so when they added it to Netflix, I was so excited to show it to him. He loved it and he was just tripping out when he got to see that number I was just talking about. So he thought that was the coolest thing. Definitely watch that one. Queen Latifah, Dolly Parton. I mean, it's awesome. And number 10 is, I guess, another music-y kind of movie, but it's not singing, it's dancing. There was so many. Drama was one of the hardest genres to choose from because a lot of things are kind of considered drama, and I was trying to give y'all a wide variety of things to choose from, so I hadn't included a dancing movie yet, so I figured this would be, I'd save it for last. But it's going to be Stomp the Yard. I was going between Stomp the Yard and Step Up, but Step Up was more so a romantic drama, so I was like, we'll just go with Stomp the Yard. Stomp the Yard was easily one of my favorite movies when it came out. Like, I love a good dancing movie, like I was talking about before, but this one was different. I love the dynamic in it. I didn't love what happens in like the first 10 minutes of the movie, and if you've seen it, then you know what I didn't like, because of course we were all Chris Brown enthusiasts way back when, before he went cray-cray. But yeah, so I was depressed in the first 10 minutes. You shall see when you see, if you haven't already. But I just love it. I just love it. Go watch it. Okay, guys, I hope this wasn't too terribly confusing to watch. I have like all these ideas of what I want to express about these movies in my head, and they won't come out, and I'm scared I'm going to ruin it. So it's best that I keep it really short and brief so I don't ruin the movie for you if you hadn't already seen them. Now, if you've seen them and you love them, just go rewatch them again. I mean, why not? Also, question of the day. Comment down below with your favorite movie from Netflix. I love a good Netflix movie suggestion. Love them. So comment down below with your favorite movie off of Netflix. If you want to comment more than one movie, that's fine, because your girl likes her some movies. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Have a beautiful and blessed day, and thanks for watching.